Hi friends, the topic for today is 10 Kuber stocks for Diwali. So this Diwali, invest in the 10 special ideas which we have for you. These are the top players in each of the sectors, and Mr. Umesh Mehta will help you all understand why you should pick these stocks. So sir, what do you think, which stocks in the financial sector are the best picks from a 1-year horizon?
Correct. So the 10 stocks that we have identified come from diverse sectors. So we need to have a proper diversification, and we have selected leaders from each sector. So that is how, when we invest, we have done a back test, historical data checking, and we have come to conclusion that whenever you invest with leaders, I think you make fantastic returns from investing perspective. So obviously in passenger, in automobile, the leader is Maruti. Having market share of 56%, I think is a huge strength of leadership. And Maruti has corrected a lot. So currently Maruti has corrected by around 33% from its top, and P ratio is at around 25. So its 5-year growth for Maruti was around 25%. So I think now at 1 PEG, Maruti is a reasonable bet, and after significant correction, I think Maruti should be one of the portfolio picks for investors. And automobile sector is going to increase. So actually we are a growing economy, and the electric vehicle and all those things, even Maruti has started testing, and we don't think that they will lag behind in terms of if EV really picks up. So they will be ready, and I think betting on this leader is one of the smart strategy. Second would be in, say for example, BFSI. We think HDFC Bank has also corrected significantly, and given the valuation of subsidiary HDB, so if we adjust for that, so the bank currently is available at 3.5 times price to book, and this, you will be surprised, that is a 10-year decade low valuation for HDFC Bank. And given the crisis in NBFC sector, banks are at a far safer space because they have the facility of CASA, low cost deposits, and we think HDFC is one of the best banks. Given the correction, it has become very attractive. One more company in this space is HDFC Life. So India is under penetrated, with insurance penetration at around 4%. There will be huge demand for protection as economy when we evolve. So I think there is huge potential, and given the good management track record, good management pedigree, I think HDFC Life also will be a wealth creating stocks for investors' portfolio. The third category in BFSI would be Bajaj Finance. So NBFC, I think we had run in NBFC, and everyone was afraid of NBFC. But when we had a check with a ground level reality, Bajaj Finance said that they don't have any problem. They are able to raise funds at slightly higher cost than their average cost. And the diversified portfolio that they have in terms of household financing, in terms of SME, in terms of, so I think they have a robust portfolio, and stocks like this are going to grab the market share from other NBFCs. And I think the growth rate, that currently historical growth rate, is at around 34%, and we think that it will be better than this year, in next 2 years, and therefore Bajaj Finance is one of the good categories to hold.
So, do you have any ideas for as a contra bets which are maybe in the pharma or the IT sectors?
Correct. So in IT sector, if we analyze TCS, so TCS is a $100 billion market cap company, and the beautiful part of TCS is the attrition rate is only 11%, 11.6% to be precise, and industry attrition rate is 14%. And if we compare Infosys, so attrition rate at Infosys is at around 20%. So you can imagine the quality of company, because it's all about services, and when you have stickability, and when employees can stick, I think those companies are the ones who really deliver real quality services. And although the valuation is slightly at a premium, But from an investing perspective, I think one should stick with quality, and obviously TCS is the leader. Second we think is in pharma space is Biocon. So I think Biocon, although people think that stock prices have run up and valuations are higher, but it's better to understand Biocon is the very few, there are only 2 or 3 players in the world that have really done good amount of work on biosimilar, and they are now market ready. World is now accepting biosimilars, and Biocon in 2017 got permissions for cancer and for cancer drug, and now they are ready to launch. So I think biosimilar is a huge potential, because the remedy or the quickness with which they can heal is very fast, and therefore biosimilar will be the next big thing in pharma, and I think Biocon is well placed to take that opportunity. So I think Biocon is a very good opportunity.
So now this coming year is going to be an election year. With the government boost, do you think the infrastructure boost to the infrastructure sector, is there like a paint or any such stock which you would suggest for our users?
So one of the sector leader is Asian Paint. So Asian Paint has systematically diversified from paints to home decoratives to bathroom fittings, and if you have seen latest advertisements, and Asian Paint, it is 5 times bigger than the next peers in terms of market cap, and 3 times bigger in sales than the next competitor. So this is also one of the market leaders in this category, and Asian Paint has got fantastic management, superb track record, and we think that this will continue, and Asian Paint will deliver a lot of wealth to our investors. Another stock that has also created wealth is in Pidilite. So that their principal brand Fevicol, and they have systematically extended with Fevikwik and MSIL, and they have further diversified into various construction material and household consumer products. So I think Pidilite also will be a good wealth creating proposition given the professional management. I think so that is also one of the key things we thought that Pidilite should be able to deliver above average return because of that. So if we analyze, Pidilite has given 2x return than the market, what market has delivered. So I think this trend will continue for Pidilite also.
And what is your view on consumption stocks? Like, is there like a consumption play in your mind, or a supermarket chain, or what would you suggest?
So correct, in that we have 2 beautiful stocks. One is Avenue Supermart. This stock has consistently grown in previous 5 years at 50% plus, and they have 163 stores, and their model is their own store. So I think the durability of earnings and endurance is sure for this category of business, because they know that no one is going to pull them out from their space, unlike other retailers who own properties on lease. Correct. So I think Avenues, I think everyday discount, their concept, and the way they are giving value to invest to consumers in terms of benefit. I think Avenue is a great model, and after this correction, I think Avenue also makes one should have this stock in the portfolio. And the last stock would be HUL. So HUL, they cater into 20 consumer categories. And if India is to evolve and India is to become developed country, I think consumerism is what is going to pick up. And when they are catering into 20 categories, I think that's huge, from pure water to your washing, cleaning. In every category, personal care, they cater. And ROE is at around 77%. So where can you get this type of professionally managed company with high ROEs and growth? So I think these are the 10 stocks, one should really stick with it, not only for 1 year, but I think if investors keep this stock for 10 years, 5 years, whatever the time horizon is, I think these leaders will remain leaders, and they will generate wealth year after year. So this Diwali, we should make a resolution that if we want to invest our money, we should really invest only in quality, where the management is when we can have. So how do you measure management? So one of the ways of measuring management is to see that track record, 5-year, 10-year track record. And all these companies have got great track record in terms of, I think they are the best in terms of growth, in terms of efficiency, in terms of operational parameters. So this is how we think one should invest. Wish you all happy Diwali.
If you have any comments, views or queries, please write to us on our social networking channels. Thank you.